So this is just a super fast video showing you how to make the holographic text, picture, whatever in all your videos. First thing you're going to want to do is take your video, make a new composition from it, go to animation and track the camera. Now I would recommend going to advanced and go to a detailed analysis. This will take longer, but it'll get you more tracking points for later. Okay, so now that After Effects has analyzed our video, we have a whole lot of tracking points we can use here. So first thing you need to do is to just scroll to whatever place in the video you're going to be having your text. What you're going to look for is this red circular thingy here. This needs to try to match the actual shape of whatever object you're putting this on. Like this right here, it looks roughly the same as this wall, but it's not perfect. The closer you can get it to perfect, the better it's going to look at the end. So just look for whichever one of these is as close as you can get. For this video, I'm just going to use this one because I don't really have time to go through all of that. So once you find something that's pretty close, you're going to click it, right click, and I'm just going to use Create Text in Camera. You can also use a null if you're going to want to use like a 3D model of some type, or a solid if you just want to use a picture. I'm going to lower my text size here just a bit. Doesn't seem to be applying right. Let me click it down here. There we go. I'll just leave it like that. Now again, this probably isn't going to be perfect. I just picked that because it was the first one you see. Since it's not perfect, it is kind of moving around just a little bit. You could correct that, but that's good enough for what I'm using this for. Alright, that seems to be working fairly well. Okay, so now you have your text and it's going to stick to that wall right there. You can replace that with whatever you want, and it's still going to use all of those tracking points to keep your item where it's supposed to be in the real world. So if you want to make this like a 3D type thing, first you need to change over to the Cinema 4D renderer. The classic one usually isn't that great for this. And now I can just go down here to your text options, geometry options, give it a little bit of extrusion, just a small one. Actually, we probably want to go really, really small on this. Now, be warned, when you make this like fully 3D instead of just a 2D text object, it's going to take a whole lot longer to render. So make sure you have a fairly decent computer. You also probably want to set up some materials, that way it's not just a solid color like this. You actually want to be able to see all the shadows and everything. But I'm not any good at materials, so I'll save that for a later video. Now just go up here, File, Export, save this however you want to. Good to go.